on. Hello, welcome to the J-Man Movie Bar. Sorry for the break in... Sorry I haven't done one in quite a while. So here are some movies that I'm going to review today. The first one is called Aloha, with Bradley Cooper, Rachel McAdams, Emma Stone, Bill Murray, Dan Libera from St. Vincent. And you haven't seen it, here's the synopsis. In Aloha, a celebrated military contractor, Bradley Cooper, returns to the site of his greatest career triumphs, the U.S. space program in Honolulu, Hawaii, and reconnects with a long-ago love, Rachel McAdams, and while unexpectedly for the hard-charging Air Force watchdog, Emma Stone, assigned to him. From Academy Award winner Cameron Crowe, the writer-director behind such films as Jerry Maguire and Almost Famous, Aloha also stars Bill Murray, John Krasinski, Danny McBride, and Alec Baldwin. I think this movie was very good, and I'll give it a 10 out of 10. The next movie is Entourage, which is the movie version of the popular TV show, which has got Adrian Grenier in it. Adrian Grenier from the movie with Melissa Joan Hart. And here, if you haven't seen it, here's the synopsis. Dream large, live larger. The movie picks up where the TV show ended. Vincent Chase is offered a role by his former agent, now studio boss, Ari Gold, in the movie he is developing. Vincent agrees on the condition that he be allowed to direct the movie also. Nearly a year later, Vince is uncertain if the movie is ready, so he asks Ari for money to finish the movie. But Vincent has asked for money more than once already. And Ari's bosses are not happy of how much they're spending. But he goes to their backer to ask for more money. And he wants to see what Vince has shot so far. But Vince won't let anyone see it yet. But he's planning a screening and asks the backer to come to LA with him, but he can't. So he sends his son instead. At the screening, Vince decides not to show it. That's Entourage. Here's the disc. And I also give the movie a 9 out of 10 because it's got some bad language too. The next movie is called Terminator Genisys. I haven't seen it yet, but I think it's wonderful. Here's a synopsis. New mission, new fate. When John Connor, Jason Clarke, leader of the human resistance, sends Sergeant Kyle Reese, Jai Courtney back to 1984 to protect Sarah Connor, Emilia Clarke, and safeguard the future. An unexpected turn of events creates a fractured timeline. Now Sergeant Reese finds himself in a new and unfamiliar version of the past, where he is faced with unlikely allies, including the Guardian, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and dangerous new enemies, and an unexpected new mission to reset the future. There's Terminator Genisys, which is out in cinemas now. Here's the disc. And I haven't seen this movie yet, so when I see it, I'll give you my popcorn review, my popcorn score. My next one is Far from the Madding Crowd with Carey Mulligan from The Great Gatsby. Here's a synopsis. Based on Thomas Hardy's classic love story. The story of independent, beautiful and headstrong Bathsheba Everdeen, Carey Mulligan, who attracts three very different suitors. Gabrielle Oak, Matthias Sonatz, a sheep farmer captivated by her fetching wilfulness. Frank Troy, Tom Sturridge, a handsome and reckless sergeant, and William Baldwood, Michael Sheen, a prosperous and mature bachelor. This timeless story of Batheba's choices and passions explores the nature of relationships and love, as well as the human ability to overcome hardships through resilience and perseverance. I haven't seen all of this movie yet, so I'll give it a 9 out of 10. My next one is Minions, which is the prequel to the Despicable Me movies. On the front it says, meet Stuart, Kevin and Bob, which is 3 of the Minions. Here's synopsis. Before Gru, they had a history of bad bosses. Evolving from single-celled yellow organisms at the dawn of time, minions live to serve, but find themselves working for a continual series of unsuccessful masters, from T-Rex to Napoleon. Without a master to grovel for, the minions fall into a deep depression. But one minion, Kevin, has a plan. Accompanied by his pals, Stuart and Bob, Kevin sets forth to find a new evil boss for his brethren to follow. Their search leads them to Scarlet Overkill, the world's first ever supervillainess. This has got the voice of Sandra Bullock, John Hamm, Michael Keaton and Steve Coogan. Haven't seen all of this movie yet, so I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I mean, a 5 out of 10. Here's the disc. The next one is Trainwreck with Amy Schumer, Bill Hader, Colin Quinn, John Cena. This is the movie that Amy Schumer wrote while she was here in Sydney. If you haven't seen it, here's synopsis. Trainwreck, we all know one. From Judd Apatow, the guy who brought you Bridesmaids. Since she was a little girl, it's been drilled into Amy Schumer's head by her rascal of a dad, Colin Quinn, that monogamy isn't realistic. Now a magazine writer, Amy lives by that credo, enjoying what she feels is an uninhibited life, free from stifling, boring romantic commitment. But in actuality, she's kind of in a rut. When she finds herself starting to fall for the subject of a new article she's writing, a charming and successful sports doctor named Aaron Connors, Bill Hader, and Amy starts to wonder if the other grown-ups, including this guy who really seems to like her, might be onto something. I like this movie. I'll give it a 20 out of 20 because I like Amy Schumer. Here's the disc. My second last movie is Pitch Perfect 2, the sequel to the first Pitch Perfect movie. The first one was directed by Jason Moore. This time it's directed by the actress Elizabeth Banks. Here's the synopsis. Becca, Anna Kendrick, Fat Amy, Rebel Wilson, and the Barden Bellas are back to pitch slap the world. After a scandal threatened to derail their last year at Barden, the three-time defending champs worry that they've lost their harmony for good. With one chance left at redeeming their legacy, they must face off against the toughest competition on the planet, German supergroup Dust Sound Machine, and fight for their right to win at the World Championships of Acapella. It will take the power of sisterhood to find their voice and see what it takes to be the world's top pitchers. I like Pitch Perfect too because it's got Rebel Wilson in it, and Rebel Wilson sings a song called We Belong by Pat Benatar. Here's the synopsis. Here's the disc. My last movie for today is called A Little Chaos. I haven't seen this movie yet, and it's directed by Alan Rickman, who was Severus Snape in the Harry Potter films. And it's got Kate Winslet, who's also in the new Entourage movie, which is the sequel to Divergent. I like Kate Winslet. Here's a synopsis. From incredible passion grows incredible beauty. Madame Sabine de Barra is an unlikely candidate for the landscape architect of the still-to-be-completed Palace of Versailles. She has little time for the classical ordered designs of the man who hires her, the famous architect Lenotte. However, she works on her creation. She finds herself drawn to the enigmatic Lenotte and forced to negotiate the perilous rivalries and intricate etiquette of the court of King Louis IV. But Sabine is made of strong stuff. Her honesty and compassionate nature help to overcome both the challenges of her newfound popularity and an unspeakable tragedy from her past to win the favor of the Sun King and the heart of Lenotte. This is a period drama, and I like Kate Winslet. I haven't seen it yet, so. It also, in this movie, also has Matthias Schoenhardt, who's also in the movie Far From the Madding Crowd. That's all my movies for today. Here's the movies that I reviewed today. A Little Chaos, Pitch Perfect 2, Trainwreck, Minions, Far From the Madding Crowd, Terminator Genisys, Entourage, and Aloha. I'm Joseph saying aloha and thanks for watching.